What can I get for you? Come back anytime.
What's wrong, Hale? I can sense your fear.
Sorry, my lord. I'm remembering that time on Ziost, when I was buried alive.
That's good. Use that fear, Hale. Let it push you. Ah, did you bring us the droid mines?
I have what you asked for.
I sense we'll do incredible things together. Zerka's discovery is out there somewhere, sending ripples through the Force.
Let's get the vertebrains analyzed, my lord. Keela.
Memory wipe destroyed the old files, but it looks like the Sons of Palawa bought the droids from Jawas.
All right. Guess that makes the Jawas our next lead to the Zerka base.
Would the Jawas trade with the Sons?
They'll sell their goods to anyone. Mos Ela was originally their trading post.
The Jawas are one of the native species, primitive masters of machinery.
They swarm like rats during the trade season, selling droid parts and generators. Then it's back to the desert.
In my dreams, I see one band that remains in the wastes near this city. Find them. I must meditate.
As you decree, my lord.
You may go.
Show the vertebrains to the Jawas, see if they can't identify the source. They won't have records, but they're clever. Good hunting. Stay hydrated, stay safe, and stay cautious.
Wow, I love it.
never expected to see you again. Does this mean you ventured beyond the Forbidden Pass and found Master Yonlock?
I have yet to meet a challenge I can't conquer.
This is a great lesson. The only barriers that exist are the ones we create in our minds. I will never again assume that I know all there is to know, and I will explore the entirety of the Tatooine Desert without reservation.
Be sure to take care.
I will strike a balance between care and daring. I hope Lord Barris knows how fortunate he is to have such a fine champion shepherding his cause. I shall never forget you.
I'll remember you fondly as well.
Safe travels, my lord. If you're ever on Tatooine again, come and see me.
Ugh, I hope we never come back to this sandy inferno. It's bad for my complexion.
Try not to be so self-absorbed.
Hey, I'll have you know, Twi'leks have very sensitive skin. You know, I never thought much about being a Twi'lek when I was younger. Even on Ryloth, there were lots of other types of people. As far as I could tell, people like me were just the ones who made the best slaves. Wasn't much to be proud of, you know?
Your perspective changed as you got older.
It wasn't getting older. It was meeting Twi'leks that weren't helpless. When I left Nok Draen's gang, I joined up with a group of Twi'lek artifact hunters. They were all young too, full of fire and Twi'lek pride, out trying to recover our heritage.
So it wasn't just about stealing anything they could get their hands on. They wanted Twi'lek historical pieces.
Well, sometimes they took other jobs to pay the bills. But it really was about returning Twi'lek artifacts to Twi'lek owners. I made friends in the new gang, but it wasn't until we did our first job together that we were family. There was this rich Duras scumball, Kata Bliss. Obsessed with Twi'lek women, artifacts, clothes, anything. We took him for everything he was worth.
That's quite a haul. I assume your little gang lived well for a while.
Not really. The Twi'lek groups who bought the artifacts weren't exactly rich. But we survived. Anyway, we were flying high. Did a couple more jobs together. Then came Korriban. And I guess you know how that ended up. You're never gonna guess what I've been doing. No, don't try. I'll tell you. In between jumps, I've been checking holo frequencies, and I found the old gang. They're on Nar Shaddaa. They weren't leaving messages for me in the old spots. I thought they got themselves caught, or dead, or something.
Are you thinking of going back to your old life?
What? Are you worried I'll leave you? Old gang's been on the run since I've been gone. Apparently our mysterious informant for the Korriban job was that scumsucker Kata Bliss. Bliss sure got revenge for the job we pulled on him. Fake mission, fake cover story. I'm thrown in the slave pens, and he hits the gang hard.
You're still alive, so the cycle of revenge can still complete.
For once, I have to agree with your angry Sith thing. Once they escaped the mercenaries, Taunt and what's left of the old gang spent their last credits tracking Kata Bliss's movements. That Duros snake has managed to get his hands on the Star of Kalaun. It's a priceless piece of Twi'lek history. I want to get it back.
We'll find this Duros and make him pay for every slight against you and yours.
You're fantastic! Kata Bliss is at the spaceport on Nar Shaddaa, trying to line up a buyer. I'll send a message that we're coming. Make us out to be interested buyers. Oh, and I'll tell the gang to get ready to receive the artifact. Bliss has some famous Kalish bodyguard they call the Virus working for him these days. But that's not gonna worry you, is it?
You have done admirably, apprentice. Your time on Tatooine was well spent. Your handling of Master Yonlock has sent our enemies a clear message. Noman Carr and Jason Wilson now know they cannot hide. It gnaws at the Master, and will bring his prized Padawan to her knees.
I cannot wait to get my hands on them.
I believe that moment is rushing toward us. Every lead followed perfectly, every planet ravaged. Our adversary is growing antsy, I can feel it. Expect news soon. Barris out.
My lord, I thought it prudent not to interrupt, Darth Barris. We received a recorded transmission. It is queued when you are ready.
Sith, I'm Jason Wilson. My master, Noman Carr, has no idea I'm sending this message. Let's be real. We both know this isn't about us.
Ah, the hunted seeks the hunter.
Our masters pretend otherwise, but this is personal. You and I are only pawns in their private war, and those I care about are caught in the middle. It has to stop.
Wow, gotta give it to her. She sure got guts.
She certainly does.
I appreciate directness. And as merciful as your actions have been, it's time you stopped this passive-aggressive campaign. This message includes coordinates where I'll be waiting in my ship. Let's discuss this face-to-face. No more nonsense.
How can that naive thing be a threat to Darth Barris?
My lord, there may be more to this. I wouldn't necessarily trust her.
So paranoid. Don't listen to Captain Stuffy. He's gonna die alone and friendless.
You might be right, Vet.
The coordinates are set, my lord. We can rendezvous with her ship whenever you give the word.
Did you want to talk?
Temani katotodon samyavedera ralalo sutika orto tabimini virota yogache kama para panakana divaso arta ataichiam siekis makagani nati.
They didn't appreciate what makes you special, Treek, but I do. You've found your place in the galaxy.
Piroda nesele esambali ova kanuni vibaga. Temani katotodon samyavedera ralalo sutika orto tabimini virota yogache numari jate stresa insata karana ki konto tamani pram natari viata kani hakaka se kayo mata
I'm a master of the Force, and everyone senses my power. Even you on that distant world.
Xalim Godzici Mojek. Sundarastri, Balatempi, Tavadim, Lava Anonuba Nanda Semita.
I'm glad you feel that way, because we're not running out of battles to fight anytime soon.
Yap, Wichaninga Ninga. Chadapi, Tamara Sastro, Malababa, Matia Malada Che. Ah, sí, ay, no me acuerdo.
Good to see you, Master. I applied a fresh coat of paint to your quarters. Same color, of course, only fresher.
Well, well. We're going to have to thank Nomen Carr after all. The Sith showed.
Stand down, Sith. The Padawan you seek is not here. Master Carr discovered her plan and talked her out of it.
It's not your day. You were expecting one lowly little Padawan to crush. And instead, you get us.
I should have known this wasn't going to be easy.
Just like a Sith. Always looking for a shortcut.
I'm Alden. This is Xylix. We are fully trained Jedi Knights and more than your match. You should submit.
Of course, we have yet to encounter a Sith who had the sense to surrender. You all seem bent on having us destroy you.
I have no quarrel with you. Let's just go our separate ways.
Now, why would we agree to just let you go?
Xylix, we assume this Sith would engage, as all others we faced have. If that's not the case...
No, Alden. This Sith will continue to hunt Nomen Carr and his Padawan. We must end the threat for good.
True Jedi don't attack to kill. The light side demands temperance.
Who are you to lecture about the light side? The Sith force us to take measures like this.
You, Sith, pose an exception. Your vile attempts to hurt Nomen Carr and Jaisa Wilson are provocation enough.
You sound desperate to justify yourself.
That's enough out of you! Alden, it's time to end this!
No. Xylix, I'm unsure. Master Carr claims this Sith means Jaisa harm, but we have no proof.
Master Carr's word is proof enough. I have no crisis of conscience assuming his assessment is sound.
That's an assumption I cannot make, my friend. I will not engage. I must walk away, and I urge you to do the same.
You may have derailed Alden's resolve, Sith, but your luck ends there. I'll take you on myself.
You're going to regret that.
Never! I yield to you! Damn Alden for leaving me to face you alone.
The result would have been the same.
Your strength is undeniable. Is there such power in the dark side?
Denounce the Jedi. The darkness is your only path to inner peace.
I'll I'll consider what I've seen here. You leave me with much to ponder.
I am truly honored to serve such a personage as you, Master.
Apprentice, the timing of this call is fortuitous. I was just about to contact you with news.
The Padawan bade me meet with her, so I went to end this. But 2 of Kar's Jedi friends were waiting instead.
Fascinating. It seems both Master and Padawan have been disturbed by your exploits. I have received a transmission from Noman Kar, calling me out, if you will, challenging me to face him to the death. Our enemy has become desperate.
He must have lost his mind.
Your efforts to disrupt his precious Padawan have unnerved him. He seeks to turn the tides. Kar fails to understand I have outgrown our personal dispute. He expects me to jump at the chance of strangling him. He will be unprepared for you.
Just tell me where to go.
The duel is to happen on Hutta, at the site of Noman Kar's betrayal so long ago. A fitting place for this to end. Defeat him, but do not kill him. His torment will reach out to his Padawan. He will be the bait that brings her to you.
You honor me.
I can feel Jacer Wilson on the verge of breaking, and Kar's desperate actions confirm it. Subdue the Master, and the pupil will come to save him. I have foreseen it.
Your presence tells me that my fellows Ulden and Xylix must have failed. Pity. Should have known Barris couldn't be trusted. As a man of my word, I'm here. Alone as agreed. Your master shows himself a coward, sending you in his stead.
He sends me to do all his killing.
You're young in the Force, a mere apprentice. I'm a full Jedi Master.
It hardly seems fair for you.
You are Barris's pawn, an especially resourceful and powerful one, but still only that. I must put an end to you. Once you're out of the way, Jason will provide the proof I need to open the Jedi Council's eyes and expose Barris's network of spies.
Don't force me to destroy you.
This ends now, Sith.
Think you'll scare me?
The Force is very strong with you. I must dig deeper.
You're digging your own grave, Jedi.
No! This is not right! Fall! You must fall to me!
I never do what I'm supposed to do.
Silence, Sith! My wound is mortal, Sith. At least I die knowing you'll never find Jason.
My lord, Darth Barras sent us in case you needed help. Clearly that's not the case. He said Nomen Carr should be kept alive. May we stabilize him?
No. Barras be damned. I want to die. Then Jason will be safe.
Despite what you think,
I'm not trying to kill your Padawan.
Lies. Tricks.
We'll save him, my lord, and then be out of your way in an adjacent chamber. Hurry, men! The Jedi's fading.
I'm alive. I see through you, Sith. You only saved me so that Jaisa would believe your heart is pure. I will not be the bait that draws Jaisa to you.
There's no reason for you to become so distraught.
I was supposed to expose Barriss and open the Jedi Council's eyes. It was my destiny. Jaisa is mine. The glory of defeating Barriss is mine!
Hey, looky. Jaisa showed up.
Her power is considerable.
Sith, I have come. It seems I was expected. Your men outside let me pass. Release Master Carr. Your efforts to draw me out have been a success.
Jaisa, no! I told you to stay put. How dare you defy me?
I have long been waiting for this moment.
My sacrifice for nothing! Stupid child! For all your power, you have understood nothing.
What have you done to him, Sith? Has this been inside him all along? No. It can't be. No one can hide such darkness. Somehow you've turned him mad!
Look into your master's heart and see the truth.
Master Carr taught me not to use my power as a crutch, only when it was clearly necessary. I've never brought it to bear on him, but... I sense pride and envy and hate and vengeance? No! What Sith trick is this? I would have known if such darkness resided within him.
This is what the Jedi do. They mask and pretend and hide.
I thought I'd found something I could count on. The Jedi are pure. You're supposed to know where you stand with them, right?
Jaisa, it's all a trick. Turn your power on the Sith, and you'll see.
Look at me as long as you like. I have nothing to hide.
Very well, then. There is great contradiction within you. I see darkness, greed, anger, but there is light as well. Mercy, justice. Your intentions are not knowable.
If you want to learn something about me, just ask.
No, I could never be certain of the answer. You leave me no choice but to engage.
Yes! Strike now, Jaisa! Take the Sith down!
Defend yourself, Sith! I am no match. You had the opening you needed to kill me, and yet you held back.
Get it through your head. You can trust me.
Your actions reflect only light. You appear to be an agent of the dark side, but it's a mask. But Master Carr also wears a mask, and his deception is a much uglier one.
It's about time you figured it out.
All my life, I've put up with deceit and denial. I thought the Jedi would be different. You've shown me otherwise. You've exposed Master Carr for what he is. It's your power that reveals a person's true nature. The fear you inspire forces truth to the surface. I want that.
I have experienced both sides of the Force. You should remain on your current path.
Then I am to survive this encounter? I trust you. If remaining on the light path will serve you best, I embrace it. Please, let me stand at your side. I'll follow you wherever it takes me. Imagine having someone who can see through the deceptions of your rivals and enemies.
I'll convince my master that you've fallen to the dark side, and I will take you under my wing.
At last. I feel a sense of purpose, something I can count on. What do you wish of me? And what shall we do with Master Carr?
He has turned away from the light. He needs guidance to heal and find his way back.
Your wisdom is unrivaled, my lord.
Jason, I'll see to it that the Jedi disavow you. You will be labeled an enemy of the Order.
Then I'll finally know where I stand with you. You took me as far as you were able. I hope this does not leave you bitter.
With the Council's help, perhaps he will come to understand.
I wish him the best. I am ready to learn your ways, my lord. And I look forward to aiding you any way I am able.
No. No. This cannot be. My fate. Who are you to preside over me? You are nothing. I am Nomen Carr.
All healed.
Apprentice, my soldiers informed me that you subdued Master Carr, but I've heard no further update. What has transpired? Where is Nomen Carr?
Once the directive was achieved, I saw no reason to keep him alive.
Interesting. I would have thought I'd sense his death. No matter, I suppose. The demise of Nomen Carr is a long time in the making. And will be long remembered. I see you have a new passenger. Jason Wilson, I presume.
This is my master, Darth Barris.
Greetings, my lord.
Your parents are alive and thriving here on Drummond Cass. They'll be so pleased to know you are safe.
Please tell them I have never been happier.
I sense her devotion to you, apprentice. However did you manage that?
I learned from the best, Master.
Excellent. The perfect disciple. There's no denying you are a master of the dark arts now. Only the most accomplished among us are named as lords among Sith. You have more than earned the distinction. I hereby confer the title of Sith Lord upon you.
Such a distinction means nothing to me.
I see. There is a considerable stipend I bequeath to those who attain the rank in my service. Should I forego your reward then, my lord?
Lord, I'm beginning to like the sound of that.
I thought so. Nice to see your stubborn streak isn't immune to good sense. Now celebrate as you see fit. Then return to me here on Dromant Kos. I have great plans for us.
Wow. A lord. I'm impressed.
Congratulations, my lord.
Get back to your posts.
Of course.
I already prepared Jace's quarters. I'll go ahead and show her to them.
Nice of you to assume some initiative.
I'm here to help. Come on, Jace, let's get you set up.
Whenever you need me, my lord. Whatever your order, I'll be ready.
Make this ship your home.
You are so very gracious.
So, my lord, now you have the girl. A victory, I dare say, even Barris failed to anticipate. You've become a Sith Lord, and your power base is growing. Where are your sights set now?
For the time being, we follow orders. But soon we set our sights on the Master.
If my talents can be of help, I hope you will utilize them. I leave you to enjoy this achievement.
Ah, the latest lord in the Emperor's arsenal returns. You're just in time. I have need of you. My master on the Dark Council, Darth Vengeance, wants war. Not petty skirmishes that tiptoe around the Treaty of Coruscant, but open warfare. Vengeance has tasked me with finding a way to compel the rest of the Council to tear up the treaty.
Surely Sith don't need an excuse to war.
On the contrary, the Emperor himself gave the order for peace. It takes much to challenge that. But I may have found an opportunity that will have the Council and the Emperor ready to act. Most think that our inability to find and defeat one man, General Karistis Gon, kept us from outright victory and forced the negotiated peace.
I've never heard of Kerastis Gon.
Yes, even as the Republic writes songs about him, we would just as soon forget he exists. General Gon operates from the shadows, a phantom single-handedly preventing the fringe systems from falling to us. After years without a hint of his whereabouts, I've learned that he's meeting on Nar Shaddaa with traitorous Imperial agents. You will go there, and you will kill him.
What is this meeting about?
He maintains the fringe systems by anticipating our moves. These traitors supply his information. Anyone meeting with General Gon is guilty of treason and must be eradicated. We will not appear weak on this.
I'll assess the situation.
If you believe it is in your interest to display weakness, then by all means. Without Gon, the fringe systems will fall. Control of the outlying planets will be a great advantage. So, to Nar Shaddaa, and deliver Darth Vengeance's red carpet to war.
Master, I feel compelled to tell you. I am uneasy fighting alongside diehard Imperials. It seems like a foolish risk. We're always surrounded by the enemy. If it's discovered that we're working to reform the Empire, what will we do? What will happen?
It's not your concern. I have everything under control. Just don't discuss our greater plans unless you and I are in private.
This work is so grim, and I must learn to play the part of the Dark Apprentice. I've always despised those who pretend to be what they are not. Now it seems I've joined their ranks.
You must keep your sights on the goal, and be ready to do whatever it takes.
I hear you, Master. I will follow your lead. I'm going to show you that you made the right decision taking me on.